continuation of the looping programs. The next program which I'm going to explain it to you is that to count the factors. Last time we did was to print the factors. Now this question says VAP to input a number and count its factors. Yeah. So we all know, I have explained it priorly. 6 has factors 1, 2, 3 and 6 itself. So there are 4 factors. I will similarize this program to the previous one where we wrote class X, Y, Z PS VM, that is public static void main int X to input. Scanner guys can write scanner statement and then take a variable X, SOP enter a number, and then X is equal to SC dot next int. Similarly, the buffer ones can also do by parse statement. Yeah. Now, I know I have to run a loop, so I have taken a variable I and a variable to count. See, we should always understand one thing. Suppose I have to count this. These are 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there was a blank variable called 0. When it came here, it becomes C is equal to C plus 1. That's 0 plus 1 is 1. Now value of C is 1. Now the next counter, C is equal to 1 plus again 1. That's 1 plus 1, that's 2. Now comes down to this one, C is equal to 2 plus 1, that's 3. And next we come down, C is equal to 3 plus 1, that's 4. So counter variables are those variables which increase 1 by 1 if the condition is true. Coming to this, I write for I is equal to 1, I less than equal to X, and I plus plus. If X mod I is equal to 0, then my condition is true. If this condition is true, that is, suppose 6 is divisible by 1, yes, it is divisible. So what I have to do is C is equal to C plus 1. I'll increment the value of my counter by 1. I is equal to 1. 1 is less than equal to, suppose value of X was 6. Then 6, that's perfect. It comes down here. I have explained it. 6 mod 1. If I divide 6 by 1, the remainder is 0. 0 is equal to 0. This condition becomes true. So, sorry. If it becomes true, then C is equal to C plus 1. I have increased the counter. Right? Now, this loop will keep on circulating till it becomes 6. And finally, I'll print SOP sum, not exactly sum. Here I'm doing the counting. Number of factors is equal to plus C. This is a message with the value, and I close my both the loops here. I'll quickly do a dry run for this. We should always learn the dry run. I is less than equal to X. This step, then the body. If X mod I is equal to 0, C is equal to C plus 1 and I plus plus. Right? Now, come over here. Suppose X value is 4. I am counting the factors of 4. I is 1. 1 is less than equal to 4. That's correct. 4 mod 1 is equal to 0. That's again correct. C की initial value क्या है? 0. C is 0. So 0 plus 1, that's 1. 1 plus plus. And that becomes 2. 2 is less than equal to 4. That's correct. Now 4 mod 2 is equal to 0. That's again correct. C is equal to, previous value was 1. 1 plus 1, that's 2. Now 2 plus plus, here comes 3. 3 is less than equal to 4. That's correct. 4 mod 3 is equal to 0. That's false. So if it is false, this step will not be followed. It will directly go to the next step. That is 3 plus plus. And I come here, 4. 4 is less than equal to 4. That's correct. 4 mod 4 is equal to 0. That's again correct. C की initial value क्या थी आपकी? 2. C is equal to 2 plus 1. That's 3. And here comes 4 plus plus and becomes 5. 5 is less than equal to 4. That's wrong. And it stops. Finally, the answer will be number of factors is equal to, value of C is 3. So this is the program. We'll have a quick recap. Class, prior to that, you can write import java.util or import java.io.asterisk or import java.io.lang, because these are the header files, right? After that, we write class xyz, then public static void main. You have to write this. I have written short forms because space is less. Int x. Now we come back here, variables I and C. I is to run the loop. I have explained it in the prior program also. I will run from 1 to the number and increment, right? Initialization, condition, and update. And this is the whole body. In the bodies, this is the number divided by, if it is divisible, I am checking here that if the number is exactly divisible, then I'll count. Because factors are those numbers which divide. So how many times value of I is going to divide it, that many times I'll count this. After that, ending the program, I'll run. You have to understand the dry run. For you to take a screenshot, I'll just zoom out the screen also. Right, here we go, and I zoom the first the program one. Yeah, then the dry run one also. Yeah, you can see the dry run with the close view to have a screenshot. Got it? The program is done. We'll discuss the next. The next question in the series of loop programming is question WAP to find sum of even factors. Now it's not just the factors, now it is even factors, right? This is, suppose 6 is the favorite number of mine. 6 के factors हैं हमारे 4, 1, 2, 3 and 6 itself. So even factors means इसकी जरूरत नहीं है, इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. So we exactly know all these factors are values. कैसे check करते हैं? Suppose this is x and value of I. हम लिखते हैं x mod I equal to 0. That means I am checking if x is divisible by I, then it is a factor. Anything to be a factor must divide the number. हमारी ये बात तो होगी. Now I want the even factors, so I'll put a AND condition, and I should also be equal to 0. I should be divisible by 2. If x is divisible by I and I is divisible by 2, then both of them are factors. Okay? There are many clues or ideas running in your mind. Sorry sir, why will I check I? I'll run a loop of I to produce even numbers. That's also a good method. We can do that way also. But first we'll do by this way, and I'll just write that method also. I'll write both the methods. And dry run is this time left for yourself. You'll do practice and help yourself. Class XYZ, that is PS, BM, int x, my writing is very bad, I can understand but can't help it. I c is equal to 0, right? Or I'll take a variable s because I need to find the summarization of variables, right? Now I'll run a loop for I is equal to 1, I less than equal to x, and I plus plus. Yeah, I go if x mod I is equal to 0 and I mod 2 is equal to 0. If both the conditions are true, then s is equal to s plus I, not 1, because it is not counting the factors. If we're counting something, we'll simply add 1. But here we are adding that factor, right? And we close it. We write SOP, sum of factors is equal to plus s and close, and here we go, we end the program. Yeah, and quickly the second one also, the second method also. I'll just drag it for a minute and then replace it again. Oh my, it's gonna fall. Yeah, class xyz, the second method, psvm int x. I'll go for the int I, s is equal to 0. For loop for I is equal to 1, I less than equal to, I had even numbers, so it will begin with 2, I less than equal to x, I is equal to I plus 2, because if it is 2, the next number is 4, 6, and so on. So 2 plus 2 is 4, right? If x mod I अगर equal to 0 है, then s is equal to s plus I, and I close this SOP. I close the for loop also. Sum of even factors is equal to, I'll just close this, plus s, and I put a semicolon, and here the program ends. थोड़ी सी स्पेस की शॉर्टेज है मेरे पास because lockdown में we don't have that many boards. Yeah, I suppose the vision is clear to you. Oh no, I'll make it clear. We'll first focus on the first one. Yeah, and it is. Now you can look into it. You just get the answer. You can have the screenshot, and you can have the screenshot of this one also. Yeah. So this is the second or the third, whichever it is. The next program. The next program which we are going to deal with is to input a number, and check if it is a prime number. चलिए, first of all हम एक clear करते हैं what is a prime number. Generally जो बच्चों से पूछा जाए तो they have a very simple answer which is taught in mathematics, that any number which is divisible by 1 and itself is called a prime number. ये perfect है, कोई गलत जवाब नहीं है. But my question to you is that can you think any number which is not divisible by these two? Every number available, चाहे वो 5 हो, चाहे वो 6 हो, चाहे वो 7 हो, they are all divisible by 1 and itself. ठीक है, इसको थोड़ा और आप perfect कर देंगे कि a number which is only divisible by 1 and itself is called a prime number. ठीक है, तो कंप्यूटर की भाषा में बात करते हैं. Here अभी तक हम लोगों ने फैक्टर्स में डील किया, तो इसी फैक्टर्स को हम कोरिलेट करते हुए आगे बढ़ते हैं. सॉरी, factors. Any number which has two factors only is called a prime number. 5 k factors, 1 or 5, it's two factors. When you talk about 6, it has 4 factors, so it is not a prime number. 2, it has 1 and 2, two factors only. 2 is the only even number which is a prime number. I mean, 2 has only two factors and it is a prime number. Similarly, when you come to 1, 1 has only one factor, so it cannot be a prime number. Then comes 3, 3 has 1 and 3 as prime factors, and so on. Okay? So we'll begin with this program. Class XYZ PSBN INTN INTI C is equal to 0 to count the factors. Again the same loop. For I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n I plus plus. Right? If n mod I is equal to 0, I'll count. That is C is equal to C plus 1. My counter variable is 1 and I close this. Okay? My loop is executed. I have counted the factors. C will give me the value. How many factors are there? 1 factor, 2 factor, 3 factor. My concentration is on if अगर C की वैल्यू कितनी है 2. सी माई लूप इज एंडेड. इस बात को बहुत ध्यान से देख लीजिए. ये कंडीशन मैं फॉर लूप के एंड होने के बाद कर रहा हूं. फॉर लूप इज गेटिंग एंडेड. सारे नंबर्स को हमने फैक्टर है कि नहीं चेक कर लिया. उसके बाद आई एम चेकिंग इफ सी इज equal to 2, then I'll write SOP. It's a prime number. Else it's not a prime number. Right? And I close the main and the class. कुछ लोग कहेंगे सर आपने इफ स्टेटमेंट के बाद ब्रेसेस नहीं लगाया. आई वांट टू मेक यू वेरी मच क्लियर. इफ देयर इज अ सिंगल स्टेटमेंट आफ्टर इफ फॉर और व्हाइल वी डोंट नीड अ ब्रैकेट. यहां पर जो मैंने लगाया है वो लगाया है. इट वाज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. आप कंफ्यूज ना हो, इस नाते मैं यहाँ क्लियर कर दिया. फर्दर जैसे जैसे प्रोग्रामिंग स्किल्स बढ़ेंगे मैं इस तरह की सभी सिचुएशंस में अवॉइड करूंगा ब्रैकेट्स लगाने. मैं इसीलिए क्लियर कर रहा हूं कि जहां पर इफ के बाद देयर इज ओनली वन स्टेटमेंट, if there are 2-3 statements, then we take it as a compound situation where we need braces, we need brackets, curly braces to make the clear कि if यहां से यहां तक है. बट यहां तो कोई भी एक ही स्टेटमेंट है if के बाद ये. if true, अगर ये बात सही होगी, c की वैल्यू 2 होगी तो it's this, otherwise it is this. ठीक. सपोज हमारा 6 नंबर है. मैं इसका एक ड्राई रन कर देता हूं जल्दी से. I is less than equal to 6 and इसके बाद n mod I equal to 0, that's correct. Then c is equal to c plus 1. तो इसी राइटिंग का प्रॉब्लम है मेरा और स्पेलिंग्स का, ये बचपन से रहा है. 1 is less than equal to 6, that's correct. 6 mod 1 is equal to 0, that's correct. c की वैल्यू हो गई 0 plus 1, that's 1 and 1 plus plus. मैं थोड़ा इधर आ जाता हूँ. Right? 2 is less than equal to 6, that's correct. 6 mod 2 equal to 0, that's correct. Here it comes 1 plus 1, that's 2. This is 2 plus plus. I get 3 over here. 3 is less than equal to 6, that's correct. 6 mod 3 is equal to 0, that's again correct. C की value 2 plus 1, that's 3. 3 plus plus. बहुत सारे लोग सोच रहे होंगे I की वैल्यू है. नहीं भैया, बहुत क्लियर है. इट इज चांस की बात है कि ये दोनों बराबर चल रहे हैं. अब ये सीक्वेंस देखिए बदल जाएगा. I'll become 4. 4 is less than equal to 6, that's correct. 6 mod 4 is equal to 0. ये बात गलत हो गई तो हम यहां पहुंच जाएंगे. 4 plus plus. देखिए C की वैल्यू अभी भी 3 रह गई and becomes 5. 5 is less than equal to 0, that's correct. 6 mod 5 is equal to 0, that's wrong. हम फिर से आगे चले गए. 5 plus plus. C अभी भी 3 ही है. I की वैल्यू 6. 6 is less than equal to 6, that's correct. 6 mod 6 is equal to 0. इस बात बन गई. हमारी C की वैल्यू भागेंगे नहीं, C की वैल्यू बढ़ जाएगी. C will become 3 plus 1, that's equal to 4 and I will become 6 plus plus, that's 7. 7 is less than equal to 6, that's false. तो हमारा प्रोग्राम यहाँ पर बंद हो जाएगा. प्रोग्राम कहां से यहां तक बंद हो जाएगा. नाउ C की वैल्यू कितनी है 4. आई एम चेकिंग इफ 4 is equal to 2? No, that's false. So the down condition, SOP, it's not a prime. ठीक है, मैंने इसका ड्राई रन भी कर लिया। इसको आप लोग गौर से देखें, समझें, और कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो कमेंट करके मुझसे पूछ भी सकते हैं।